Alright, pal.
This is it, huh?
Alright. Welcome to the first edition, pilot episode, I guess you could say, of
Inaugural episode.
Inaugural pilot. Wheels are down and we're rolling.
Oh, okay.
First episode of Diecast News.
We're back. Deep inside the quarantine castle.
I went in to design these.
They're fitted?
Yeah, baby. You go for the top dollar. That's what I said. I spent way too much money on these. Here, open it up and show the back.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to like.
Yeah.
What is going? Whoa!
We got our own official hat that we are official.
Eric Coleman says he'd sport one. Man, that is cool.
All right, the legendary all-time quarterback, Die Cut Cody. He's going to become a big quarterback here. There we go, Battle Hog, baby. Let's see that ball. He's running. Omaha! He's back! He got it!
Tell him. Well, let me tell you a little story about a guy named Jack Johnson. He was born a son of a butcher, and now he's a daddy of a son of a gun. Woo! I don't even know what that means.
What is going on? Okay.
Oh,
We literally.
oh, breaking news.
Wow.
Thanks, Mom.
I did not know this was happening. We hit 1,000.
We got a hair. Just joking.
We hit 1,000 followers this past week.
Woo!
Oh, what is this?
So I have me.
No
and I
way!
have you.
Look
Even
how,
with our t-shirts and
look how
everything.
trim I am.
So am
This
I.
is fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh, it's got my shirt on there.
Yeah, Penny Hardaway shoes. I've got the first Jordans. I've even got my khaki shorts on.
This is freaking cool.
We'll put up some more extra pictures of these.
Oh my gosh.
Got our hats on.
I have a Funko Pop.
Now, this just in, police officers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description. Okay.
No.
I don't want to. Woo! Man! Yeah!
Morningside cemetery, met a man who was tall and scary.
Oh my God! He's got a gift! Oh, yes!
So much to worry, but I just can't figure out why. Why taking these bodies and crushing them down to ether size. He's a tall man. He's stronger than any normal man. He's a tall man. He's stronger than any normal man. He's a tall man.
Oh, that was 2 days of life. What did I do? For hanging in with us.
Not really fun. Well, two things. It's been fun.
Italy.
My wife's showing support. Thank you, dear. It's why can't I? Juan Watson sent 50 What? Juan Watson has donated to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. That is our first donation ever on the show. Tony.
Hey, Tony. I'm Tony.
Says, yo, what up?
What's up, Tony? Thanks for joining us. California. I forgot to introduce myself. Oh, we already got a like. Kyle
Douglas, what's up?
Yeah, man. I even recorded Raw last night. What's up?
Aunt Pat.
My Aunt Pat.
Hey guys, Aunt Pat here.
My Aunt Pat. Not your Aunt Pat, but my sister's
Your mom
aunt.
used to
babysit me. Yes. Discrimination.
We're the superior
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Thank you for liking the stream again.
What up?
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam Mills shared the stream. Yes! Yes, thank you, Adam. Oh,
I hate
amazing.
watching that.
Thank you. It's my favorite.
Kinds of people.
Melissa's like the
Yes.
stream.
That is my sister. That is
Related to your aunt through your mom.
That is my aunt's niece, my mom's
Mom's
daughter,
sister's
my sister,
niece.
Melissa.
I'm John Hewitt, and long-time friend of Cody.
Yes.
Long time friend of the show.
First time caller.
Brittany said maybe
It's down! It's down! It's down! Oh my God!
He's stronger than any normal man.
No sound.
No sound. They said no sound.
Your dad says no sound.
Yeah. We will get it taken care of. One momento. Should right on here.
All right, they can hear us now.
Audio?
Yeah, we have audio.
Let's try this again. What is old is new again? Your old pal, the Diecast Dudes, is back with another new Facebook live stream coming to you from the Studio 2.0, located in beautiful downtown Park Hills.
I am your co-host for the evening, the often irritated but rarely imitated double dipper, Diecast Cody.
I can vouch for that.
Yes.
Oh my
Shut up.
goodness. I am the
Get on my nerves already.
Douglas Brand, formerly known as Doug from Branson, here in the studio with my pals, my friends, amigos. They can't play basketball apparently.
Why can't we play basketball?
I don't know.
Oh.
He just said he shot at the goal and I still didn't see him make it. So
Oh, okay.
Well, I am the third co-host down here for the evening.
Sound delayed and echo. I give up.
I give up.
Really?
Echoey.
I give up.
Should we just shut her down?
I figured it out.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Double audio.
We should be good now.
All right.
All right. No echo now, guys?
Beautiful downtown park. No, I'm just kidding.
I am the co-host for the evening. Known around these parts as the White Larry Bird, popping J's all day long. We have a basketball goal right over our shoulder
Bathroom
here.
goal.
I'm gonna have to hit that one of these days. AKA that 90s kid that still thinks Rocky loves Emily.
No.
Rocky loves Emily.
M&M's?
You guys know what 90s movie that is?
That is Casablanca.
Ninja Turtles.
You guys are way off.
Three ninjas kick back.
You guys have
I was close. I had Ninja in it, okay?
You were close. You were close.
Oh.
Emily says woohoo. I think we fixed it.
Yay.
Success.
Go, Cody.
We've only been doing this 4 years. It only takes 13 tries.
Yeah, but 4 years newer equipment that,
Yes. All right.
technology's wonderful. It always gives you
I
fits.
love it. I love technology.
We need audio, man.
I sure do miss our Turtle Beach one mic setup that was so easy.
Yeah.
All right, so what's up?
I got some national holidays today.
All right.
You
what we
guys,
got?
have you guys been celebrating all day? It's January 30th. There's some pretty good holidays today.
I'm listening.
What are they?
All right.
And I can see you.
Nobody's
What are they?
nobody's reacting to these holidays.
I'm sorry.
Is it National
I'm
Eat
so
Hot Dog Day?
excited.
I think you party poopers down here just partying yourselves out.
What you got?
Today is a National Insane Answering Message
Machine.
Day.
Insane answering machine. That's tough to
hard to-
say.
that's
Insane
kinda what
answering
it's-
machine. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot easier to write than to
Right.
say out loud.
You should have stopped there.
Right. Just hold it up to the camera. Read it,
You can pull
guys.
You can pull your phone book out. Well, does anybody even have like the phone books anymore?
I mean,
Or black books with people's.
I know they still, make them, I think, but
Yeah.
What about like I used to have like a little black book that had. Well, that sounds
Like a
terrible, having
Rolodex
black
almost.
book.
uh-huh.
Yeah, it was
You know,
your
I had, like, a
special
little
black book,
that I kept in
Kyle.
my pocket that had everybody's phone numbers. I guess we really don't need those anymore.
Oh,
Travis has shared the stream. Oh,
You know what that
yeah.
means?
you know what, Kyle? I'm challenging you, brother.
Look at that.
Let's go.
These two.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I've got a little surprise this week. Doug, you may have to
Surprise.
I will move back.
Whoa.
I've got a little surprise.
I got the tortillas right here, sir.
Tortilla. I've got a special tortilla this week. Anybody watching, you get in for a little treat. I've been saving this bad boy probably since the beginning of time.
So it's like a cardboard.
What are we
It's
talking here?
hard as a rock.
What are we? Oh,
Oh my gosh.
okay.
Look at this baby.
The thing's
whoa.
already disintegrating all over the
Check this
floor.
baby
Kyle's
out.
going to be cleaning up.
All right.
I've seen him swing. He's gonna whiff anyways. Don't worry,
Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Travis. This one goes out to you, brother.
Travis. Don't worry. It's okay.
Kind of want to do a little uppercut. All right, here we go.
It went in my nose, man. Like that was. I think you sliced my lip. I'm like a Rocky. I'm like, cut me, Mick. Cut me.
Go me.
That
Travis
felt
says double dippers should get a second chance. I should get a second chance.
Who's my gut man?
I just got assaulted on camera. Actually, that was live.
Hey, it's recorded.
I need somebody to call the police,
It's
please.
recorded.
Almost
It's
needed like a
recorded,
theme song to play during that. I got
You're
like
gonna get
little
a
bit of
cease and
rush.
desist order here pretty soon, sir.
So Travis, thank you for giving us a share.
Yeah, thanks, Travis.
Yeah, that was epic.
Get that
My
out of
face
the way.
hurts.
Kind of
Yeah.
almost was an epic fail in a way.
I almost felt it was shattering midair as it coming towards you.
So I closed my eyes, but I could feel and hear just all the pieces go everywhere. That was
It
nice.
just sounded like
I hope it looked good on
glass
camera.
hitting-
I'm
hitting
going to
the
slow that down
ground.
when I edit this.
that one,
That's going to make a nice short later.
Yeah, well,
that tortilla actually came straight from Mexico City. It got shipped up
6
here
months
from-
ago or
from
what?
Guadalupe.
Guadalupe? You got a hookup down there?
Thank you, Guadalupe, for watching.
I like it. Thanks, Guadalupe.
I need
Oh,
some
Emily says there
guacamole.
was a second share.
What? Second share?
I believe
What is
her.
I
that
have no
about?
more Guadalupe tortillas. I'll let you guys want to battle it out, or we going again? What we want to do here?
Kind of want to smack you around, but Doug, you're up.
We'll do 3. Who loses first one?
What?
Just go.
I don't understand that.
Doesn't matter. Whatever. 1, 2, 3.
Sesame!
The scissors never fail.
All right.
Scissors always fail. Especially when you get a rock in there to bust it up.
Look at that one.
But,
What is
what is he going to do?
I'm going to run at you.
Oh my gosh, he's going to take a running leap at this. I hope
coming.
he doesn't fall.
What is
I
going
went
on
easy.
around here?
It was like a Blanca hit, just hands
I
everywhere.
feel like Marv Albert calling the play by play over here.
Didn't he get like charged with some scrupulous stuff?
That's a
You are
kinda-
Marv Albert.
Let's not go there, boys.
And on that note,
Oh, Dad, no,
Another
that's
national holiday.
holiday.
what do you
Let
got?
me get my mic here. I'm kind of a little discombobulated here. Today is also Yodel for Your Neighbor's Day.
That's all I got.
Perfect. So is that why you're all yodeled out today?
Yes,
Yodel
I-
for your neighbor.
I've been
day.
yodeling all day.
Oh my gosh. What in the world? We do
that
not
is-
live in Switzerland.
That's actually a holiday here. So
Oh, my dad. Hey, Dad. What up, Dad?
What's up,
Sorry, I just
Dad?
now saw your comment there. What up?
today's also my audio sounds like it's a little off now. All right. National Plan for a Vacation Day.
Ooh,
The wife and I were doing that a little bit that today. Yeah.
Oh, so you guys were celebrating. In
Yeah,
fact.
we were celebrating. We were yodeling and planning for a vacation. It was nice.
There you go. And
yeah.
slapping each other with tortillas.
Yeah, well, no, we didn't do that, but
So is that a hint you're going to Mexico?
no,
Okay.
no. We don't know Guadalupe, so we're not going.
Hey, I can give you the hookup.
Eric Gibson liked the stream.
I missed it. Thank you. Oh, that's my aunt. Thank
Yeah.
you, Aunt Tiny. Anyway, he has, and I'm quite annoyed that I've been yodeling, my wife says. I can't help but yodel.
Today is also. I'm gonna put you guys to the test on this.
I'm ready.
We've got a couple whiteboards here.
The whiteboard challenge again.
Grab a whiteboard.
The White Larry Board Challenge.
White layer board challenge. We didn't have the graphic ready for this one. This is kind of a. Okay, this is in celebration of today. Today is National Draw a Dinosaur Day.
Oh my gosh!
Let's see you guys.
You were gonna make me draw.
Let's
a
see
dinosaur.
you guys draw a dinosaur, and whoever's watching, we can have vote on who draws the best dinosaur. If I had to draw a dinosaur, I'd probably go for Terry off Pee-wee's Playhouse. He was always my favorite dinosaur growing up, or Dino the Last Dinosaur.
Dino. I like Dino.
Dino, the last dinosaur.
Best theme song ever. That like everybody's forgotten about that cartoon until you hear the theme song. I definitely go for Terry or or the TV show Dinosaurs, which we've all talked about, and you said it's terrible.
That show is terrible.
You went back and watched it's terrible.
I tried. It's awful.
I have not went back as an adult and watched
Yes.
that.
Don't. It will ruin it. Not the mama.
I'm getting a sneak preview of Doug's over here. And,
All right.
Yeah.
all right, let's
3,
see.
You
2,
put me on my
1, go.
creativity spot here, you know.
Okay, Cody's got a Stegosaurus Rex over there.
I got a Stegosaurus,
And Doug has the
I've got
Loch
a-
Ness Monster going on over here.
I've got a spotted
which could
Loch Ness
also be a
monster.
dinosaur. We don't know.
Yeah.
Nessie might be a dinosaur.
His looks like it's
All right, you guys vote. Who won?
I don't know. Yeah, it's probably
It's
going to be
the Double Dipper or the brand. The brand.
The brand.
brand.
Doug the brand.
the brand, Doug the brand.
Oh. And winding down today's national holidays, very last national holiday for today, National Croissant Day.
Croissant.
Ooh, I like a croissant.
Who doesn't love a good croissant? Like
Somebody that doesn't like croissants.
when somebody breaks those out at like Thanksgiving dinner or your family Christmas dinner, or just fixing one of those banquet dinners with the Salisbury steak. Somebody make some croissants.
Make some
That's a lot of stuff. Travis said Cisco. I guess Cisco doesn't like croissants. He says that's his vote. Emily. Oh yeah. So this is a dinosaur vote. I'm like, I forgot what we were voting on. Emily says I can't vote. I'm biased. So vote for me. Like that's
Right.
real easy.
It's okay, Emily. You can vote for Cody.
I'm assuming since she didn't actually say a vote, she's
Just
kind of probably
implying.
leaning towards the.
But she didn't vote, so I win. Cisco wins. All right.
she's- No,
There you go.
You don't remember the whole Cisco thing, do you?
Obviously.
You and Travis used to call me Cisco.
Well, you didn't do anything, so I win. You didn't draw a dinosaur.
I
Sorry.
remember the reference. I remember the reference, Travis.
So, all right. Well, I think on that note, it is time for.
Oh boy.
Travis says he calls me Cisco. But it's just as long as she's Cisco. Today in sports history.
Oh, a new segment.
That's what we got. So I'm going to bring you guys some sports history news from today in history.
Right.
Teach us, Mr.
Teach us.
Shut up, class.
Mr. Dipper, please teach us.
All right, 1983. Now I'm going to be honest with you guys. There's not a lot of exciting stuff in today in sports history, but I have to go with today because it's Tuesday.
That's why I don't hit the national holidays every day. Sometimes there's not.
But I made that graphic, so I'm going to do it.
You're committed.
Well, yeah,
I'm committed.
You did some good work there.
1983. Thank you. Super Bowl 17. The Redskins beat the Dolphins 27-17. The MVP was John Riggins, Washington's running back. Brian says, nice video. Thank you, Brian. 1990. Wayne Gretzky sets NHL record by scoring his 100th point of the season for the 11th straight year.
How many straight years?
11 straight
11
years
straight
at that
years.
point. I didn't look to see.
Continuously.
Yeah, I didn't go that far.
Wow.
Today in, I missed the date on that one. I think it's like 93, 92 maybe. Super Bowl 28, Dallas beats Buffalo 30-13. The MVP was Emmitt Smith.
So was that the infamous Dallas Buffalo game where Don Beebe gets the ball stripped at the goal line and they'd run the ball all the way back?
It could be. I don't know.
Believe, unless they played.
It wasn't a close game. It was
Yeah.
30-13. So.
Wow.
This one I guess I forgot about. What up, Doug?
What up, guys?
This one I forgot about. 1996, Magic Johnson comes out of his 5-year retirement and helps LA win 128-18 over Golden State. He scored 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 10 assists in that game.
I remember.
I forgot all about that.
The only reason I remember is because some of the basketball cards that came out, they was making it a huge deal.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
Because the basketball cards were coming back out, and Magic was going to have some new basketball cards in '96.
Yeah.
That was a huge deal.
Awesome. 2000.
Uh-oh.
Super Bowl 34. The St. Louis Rams beat the Tennessee Titans.
That was today?
Today in history, 23-16. Kurt Warner was the
that's
MVP,
awesome.
and we all remember that goal line stop, man.
That being our hometown team at that point, I have never, ever experienced such a magical season.
You and I watched that. We watched that whole season together.
Well, go ahead.
Almost the whole season. I would go and pick up Little Caesars. They had the football pack or whatever at the time. We'd get like 2 or 4 pizzas.
Well, that's what I was going to interrupt and say. Fun fact, that was the very first season they started those $5 hot and ready pizzas. And I think it was a bundle.
It was a bundle
2 or
because
3.
I remember going back and going because I would get like 4 for $20 or something like that. And I was like, wait, that's the deal. But they didn't, for whatever reason, they didn't have that at the time. It was special. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But so I would get those and then drive out to your house.
It was actually 4 because you saying that reminded me we both get 2 each. It's like we both eat.
Except for the one time Travis came out, we hooked Travis up with where we shared or whatever. He came out and watched the game with us, but we watched almost every game.
Oh, man.
And then I watched the Super Bowl at your house. That's the night you stuck your face in the snow and walked in the house. And I guess the heat hitting you, he like freaked out. He's like, "Oh my God, my face is on fire!" He just starts freaking out.
Yeah, you go out and throw yourself in the snow.
He just stuck his whole face in there at halftime. It was hilarious. And then our last fact, I didn't know this actually. 2002, Karl Malone becomes the second player in NBA history to register 34,000 career points.
Oh.
He scored 18 versus Chicago in that game. Trails LeBron and Kareem, but he's number 3 on the all-time list.
So he was number 2 at
He
one
was
point.
number 2.
Wow.
I had no idea about that.
It's crazy.
That's kind of out
That's
of
a
the
lot
time.
of points.
That's
That's kind
insane.
of out of the time I kind of moved away from basketball.
Same.
I was pretty obsessed with basketball growing up in the 90s. And right around 98 or about 99-ish, I started kind of slowly getting away.
Same
That's when
here.
all my favorites were retiring at that
Well,
point.
yeah. I mean,
Well,
it wasn't worth watching after that.
we
It really
kinda-
wasn't.
We kind of moved into football more at that
Yeah.
point. That's when the Rams took off. I did go back. I was joking when we were messaging during the games the other night. I did switch over to the 98 NBA All-Star game.
You said
And
that, and I was like, what?
I was just on YouTube and it popped up and it was like great quality. And I'm like, I'm going to watch this. And yeah, it was Jordan and Penny and
is that the San
Kobe and
Antonio?
Garnett. And it's not San Antonio. It's
No.
the 2 years later. San
Okay.
Antonio was 96, I think.
96, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good All-Star game. Like it was Kobe's, I think, first All-Star game actually.
Oh, okay.
But like him and Garnett were like alley-ooping each other and everything. It was awesome. It was a good game.
That's the one thing about like the All-Star game. It's so much fun to watch because they scale back, the intensity. I mean, it's still intense, but they scale back some of the intensity of actually playing the game and have
And the
fun.
reffing and all that.
Oh,
yeah,
they
it's much
they
more
just
light.
have fun with it. You see them laugh and joke
Yeah.
instead of being so serious.
That
Yeah,
was
that's what I love about
that
the
was
All-Star
always
games.
my favorite All-Star game of any sports to
basketball,
watch.
yeah.
Because it was almost like watching the Harlem Globetrotters, but with all your NBA favorites.
Yeah.
Because they would get out there and they'd do the craziest plays, and nobody played
Yeah,
defense.
yeah, they
It was
just watch and do
awesome.
it. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, why do you even have defensive guys? Just play half court. You stay over here. I'll stay over
Right,
here.
right.
We'll just throw the ball at each
Some of
other.
them were. Some of them wouldn't even run the court.
Yeah. What you got to remember too, I mean, like Jordan, a lot of these guys were like, so I was watching the 98, that's the last year the Bulls won the championship, right? So a lot of these guys were also competing for an NBA championship.
Yeah.
So they had to be careful too, but
Yeah, and what's cool, like crazy, kind of cool about it, like the basketball versus baseball, when teams are in contentions for the run for the World Series, a lot of the home run hitters will not participate in the home run derby because they say it screws with their swing and timing, and I can totally see that. But the basketball, I don't think it affects any of it because they're still
it's just a conditioning thing at that point. Yeah.
It's just the difference in the two sports when it comes to the All-Star part.
They
of
can
it.
they can kind of relax and all that.
Yep.
Travis says you and him watched the Rams lose to New England. I was living in Oklahoma at the time. I was working and I had to wear earbuds and listen to the game on the radio. Man, it was awful.
I went from such a high the year before. And
Yeah.
then you're like, over here.
That was Spygate, man. That was the beginning of
Oh
the
my gosh.
of the cheats.
Well, that was the beginning of Tom Brady.
Yeah,
the
it
dynasty
was.
with
The
Brady and New
deflated
England.
ball and
Yep.
And all they did was just march down the field, kick a stupid field goal at the game.
It was lame.
I'm like, what a crappy way to end a Super Bowl.
I should have put that in the Today in Sports intro, just them kicking that field goal.
I would walk out.
Just bring everybody down immediately.
I will walk out of the studio 2.0 right now.
All right.
My pleasure.
Is that all it takes?
Is that all it takes?
And we do a
It's
little
only
tack
just
attack.
one field goal.
What you got, Dougie?
None. We just, moving into football.
Yes.
We've got the playoffs going on this weekend. What'd you do? Eat your
mess around.
eat your little windscreen going on there. So, the games that happened this weekend, the Kansas City against Baltimore and the Lions against 49ers.
I was
Good
0
games.
for 2 on those.
I picked 49ers.
You did.
I did go with Baltimore, though. Only because if Baltimore wouldn't have messed themselves up, I think they would have won the game. I really do.
So many.
Well, yeah, I mean, Zay Flowers, man, that
my
taunt,
gosh.
and then
That
followed
taunt
up by
was just-
Snead coming in and punching the ball out,
Oh, my
and then
God. Yeah.
and then the Ravens just not running the ball at all, which is
No.
what got them to where they were
I
at.
was gonna say,
Like,
they did that all season long.
dude, they were
all
best,
season
what,
long.
the
And
best
then
number one running team in the league.
The one missed field goal that really just deflated everything that they were momentum-wise carrying. Just gone.
It was just that one was definitely a tale of two halves.
Oh, it was. Most
Yeah,
definitely.
The first half you
Big
were like,
time.
oh, they got it.
Yeah.
Second half you're like, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
I was like, what are you guys doing? Did you guys go back in the locker room and take some sedatives?
Yeah, took a nap or something. They called it a game at
They
halftime.
were already partying.
Tony
That was the
says,
problem.
"Dudes, I made it. What up, Tony? Tony.
That's our California friend there.
Tony."
Tony.
put
Travis
some
said
great YouTube
Madden
content.
said Brady should kneel and go to overtime. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that till I read that. So
right.
Travis put that in there. You imagine? I mean, that could have changed the whole course of,
Oh, for
of
sure.
everything.
Yeah,
For
it
sure.
could've.
The Rams could have went on to be a dynasty.
Well, at least the two Peter.
Yeah.
Probably not.
They,
How many Peters?
Whoa, wait a
Easy.
minute. I've heard of a Wampus cat.
What about a whisker biscuit?
Whisker biscuit. Oh, whisker biscuit.
I thought that was set up there.
He just
Travis,
fit
see you,
right
buddy.
into
He's
it.
got a date night. See you,
Oh,
Travis.
see you,
Thanks for stopping in,
Trav. See you,
dude.
bud. So we know that, Kansas City won the game against Baltimore. 49ers and Lions. 49ers won. So Super Bowl comes down to 49ers and Kansas City. A rematch. Man, this is really a hard pick for me.
I called Buffalo against the Chiefs because I just thought Buffalo would want it more, and
I did too.
And I want to say the same thing. Chiefs beat the Niners in the last one they played.
Yep.
I just can't bet against the Chiefs.
Well,
I'm going Chiefs.
coming
Taylor
into the
Swift's
play-
going to be there.
right now.
That's she literally is going back on tour, and they said that she's already probably figured out.
Well, she'll
that
be in
she's gonna be
Japan.
taking a direct flight, personal flight, straight to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So she can get there and be there.
Coming into the playoffs, I thought nobody was going to be able to stop Lamar Jackson, Baltimore Ravens. I thought they had that in the bank. If I would have been in Vegas, I would have.
You'd be broke.
You would have lost.
I'd be out there begging for change, dancing with Spider-Man on the side, trying to get some money.
That sounds fun, anyways.
like-
Honestly, I'm
right.
okay with that.
See all those people that dress up as characters out there.
I mean, there's enough money in the fountains that you can just scrounge a handful every once in a while and put it
Right.
in your pocket.
Tony says
this-
appreciate the cards. He got some Valentine's cards.
I tell you what, that was such a cool idea to do, and seeing some of them post, that they got the cards, I'm like, dude, that is just so cool. We made somebody's day by doing this and make them happy and smile.
Yeah,
little and
that's pretty neat.
simple.
It was Kyle's the White Larry Bird's brainchild, and
Yeah.
I was like, this is so dumb.
I was all in it. I was like, oh yeah, I love doing
And-
this type of stuff.
Yeah, everybody loved it. So
Everybody loves. Nobody really gets mail anymore unless it's bills or
that's true.
junk mail.
Yes.
That is true.
So to get something
Advertisement.
fun in the mail like that,
Mm-hmm.
even though it costs me way too much.
You should have sent it with a bill.
Right.
still got 'em.
Hey, you need to donate 67 cents to the
I'm not-
to the game.
69 cents now, I think.
Oh, is it? Holy
I
cow.
don't know.
I'm not sure if I've ever went into the post office and asked for a book of stamps.
I wish I'd have known that. I have 8 billion stamps. I
you
could have.
serious?
Yeah, I didn't even think about it.
So I felt odd walking into the post office and going, I didn't have anything to mail off. Usually if I go in there, I've sold something online and I'm mailing it off.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need a book of stamps.
they're like, what a loser.
And I wasn't sure how many.
They like ring a bell. We got one.
Right.
First sale of the year.
Yeah.
This is our bonus for the year.
We can stay open.
So the lady randomly like reaches down behind the counter and pulls up and says some stuff on the counter. And I was very overwhelmed at this point. I just wanted some stamps so I could fill these cards out. Little did I know there was going to be a vast array, like baseball collection spread of different stamp designs. There was flags, there was flowers, there was animals. Like
Nice. Which one do you want, Sonny?
Which one do you want?
I don't even remember what I like. If Tony still has his envelope by chance, I'm just curious. I don't even remember what stamps I got. I was like, I'll take this one. Like, I felt weird because I actually picked one out.
Nice.
But I don't even remember what it was. But I
Did
wasn't
you have that?
expecting that.
And then she was like, really, that one?
Did you have the moment where like you go into places and you're like, oh, what do you want? Which one do you want? And there's like 4 of the choices, and you're like, which one's the cheapest?
Yeah, no kidding. I'm not
you're
paying
at-
extra for these flowers, am
Right, you're at the post office. You're like, which one's the cheapest?
Unfortunately,
They're
all these
all the
stamps
same
cost
price.
the same.
Nice. Bogus, man.
Right, it's a ripoff. It is.
So my Super Bowl pick, we're down to the KC and the 49ers.
I guess since it's the last one, we need to pick score as well.
Ooh,
my
pick a
gosh.
score.
Because
Ooh.
you're only, you got a 50-50 shot, so.
This is true.
So anybody that knows me personally or follows my Facebook, I've been kind of lenient this year, or light, I should say, this year on my Kansas City Chiefs hating posts. Mm-hmm. Which I feel like I could have really racked up on a lot of them because they actually had quite a few
You
losses.
could have,
this
but
year.
you'd be paying for it now, you know.
But I hate with a passion. They've become my new Tom Brady / New England Patriots team. And I almost feel like the country, other than this part of the world, is starting to feel the same.
Well, the Taylor Swift stuff isn't helping.
That really adds on
Which,
to
not
it.
to interrupt, but did you see the stat that she has generated by her being by her being at the games?
Okay.
And all that stuff, she's generated $350 million worth of revenue
insane.
for the Chiefs / NFL.
Yeah.
Also, I saw this today, and I think this is kind of cool. Maybe I'm in the minority on this one, but her friend that was designing the jackets that she's been wearing
Yes.
actually got, I can't remember her name, she actually got licensed by the NFL to make her jackets for the teams, for all 32 teams. So just Taylor wearing her jackets to the game has led to her getting this opportunity.
We need
That's
friends like
crazy.
that.
So
Right. We need to get friends
that's
with
Chad.
the cat.
Chad, if you're watching, we know that, you're going to, because we know you now, we're going to get NFL license to make die cut dude.
Hey,
in the
die cut dude
bedazzle-
merchandise.
He was, I don't
So
know.
he's into bedazzling the leather jackets.
When I hear $350 million, I'm into bedazzling now.
If it takes bedazzling, I'm game.
Yeah,
honey.
let's go.
I will buy you a bedazzler and as many jackets I can order off Amazon.
Nice.
Bedazzle me a die-cut
Yeah.
denim jacket.
Yeah,
We're gonna
right.
do next week's episode, and every bit of us is gonna be bedazzled.
I like it. We're like, where's our money?
I kind of like that idea. A bedazzled die-cut dude's denim jacket. That's 90s right there. So
my
Yeah, you
gosh,
need to
that's
make that
nice.
happen and wear that.
Yeah, Beth, help me out here. All right, so you got who? Kansas City
So
or 49ers?
49ers, KC. I mean, I'm a diehard anymore Chiefs hater. I've been a Chiefs hater since the Rams were here because that was kind of our state rival. So I got to go 49ers, 21-14.
Low score.
Yeah, I think this can be. I don't think it's gonna be a high score.
I agree with you on the score wise. I think it's going to be a low scoring game. So I'm going to go with Kansas City just because I don't think 49ers secondary defense is going to be able to keep them from passing the ball.
Oh,
I really don't. I
well,
think
their
they're going
defense
to.
has picked up.
They have.
I'll give them that.
But the secondary is where Kansas City all year long has really made a difference. 5-yard, 10-yard dumps, quick routes out, Kelsey, Rice, all day long. That's how they've made it all the way up here.
You forgot to mention Tony.
And Tony.
He's gonna sit this one out.
Tony's
He's gonna have another baby
Did you
this
see?
week. So.
Did you see everybody flipping out on him? So he made an Instagram post saying that like the Chiefs are lying. The Chiefs were doing him a favor.
Well,
They were doing him a favor by saying he's sitting out for injury and personal reasons, and he's like, I wasn't hurt.
well, I seen after that because I seen the same post.
Uh-huh.
I seen somewhere. I don't know if it's true that he actually was having a child that day. and that's why he wasn't playing.
Maybe so, but like
why I said maybe
they
7
could have
looks
come out and
good.
said we're sitting him because he can't catch the ball, and we don't want him as a liability on the field.
Quit making excuses for professional athletes.
The sad thing is, he's a hell of a wide receiver.
And
he made a lot of good plays this season, but the ones you remember
Or the ones that he doesn't make.
Word.
It's anything with professional sports.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
you do remember the highlights, them making the catchable catch or making the last ditch effort touchdown run, but you remember all the ones more that they missed the catch or they fumble the ball in the end zone.
The immaculate not reception.
Yeah, exactly. Reception. There you go.
Mike Jones making the tackle.
Yes.
Yeah.
On is it Dyson? I believe it was Dyson.
Tony says he's waiting for his birthday present.
Oh, did it not make it in an envelope with the Valentine's Day card?
I defer to the White Larry Bird on that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I sent
didn't
out
know
an
nothing about
autographed
it.
NWO poster to you.
Did you get insurance on that?
I did not.
That's unfortunate. That's gone.
You know what happened to it?
I didn't have enough stamps.
Oh, I got something in my eye.
Cody found out he was doing that and intercepted it. And got that
I would have
poster.
swiped that because me and Tony got a trade working
That's right.
for a Penny Hardaway autographed jersey. So you know that if an autographed Penny Hardaway jersey shows up, then
Yeah,
Your
know what
poster's
happened to
gone.
the poster.
Okay,
All right, so
I
what's
picked
your-
49ers.
what's your score?
You said Chiefs.
I'm going Kansas City just because of that, but low score 17-13.
I'm going Chiefs. It's going to be 31-28.
No, wait.
Ooh, that,
So we
I
got
mean,
two
still a
Chiefs.
close game.
We got two Chiefs over here.
Well, obviously.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here, boys. I'm gonna make a little
Ooh,
little wager with you boys.
Well, there's already $5 on this. You know this.
I did not know this.
Well, at the beginning,
Yeah,
of
he
this, I
said that
said,
at the
"Hey, I'll throw in
beginning.
$5 for us to
Okay.
whoever wins." Now it's
Okay.
going to come down to the points.
Aunt
So
Pat. Hey, Aunt Pat.
That's my
Oh,
Aunt Pat.
hey, Aunt Pat.
Not your Aunt Pat.
No.
Not your Aunt Pat, but all of our favorite Aunt Pat.
That's
Correct.
Thank you for saying hi.
Hello.
So I'm gonna go out on a
Sounded real
limb.
bad.
Right. Yes.
If the Chiefs win, either it's gonna be in 2 weeks. The game's in 2 weeks.
Yes.
If the Chiefs win, I will come dressed as that stinking, funny-haired Kermit the Frog sounding quarterback,
Kermit the Frog here.
Patrick Mahomes,
Oh,
the most valuable bundler. I will come dressed. I will come dressed. That following Tuesday on our show, I will be.
my.
I will be Patrick Mahomes.
So you guys know who you're rooting for now.
Yeah, the
You
chat
can root for
just
him.
changed.
Go Chiefs.
Everybody's going Chiefs now.
Last time I made a wager was about this time last year. If Cody Rhodes lost at WrestleMania, I was going to bleach blonde my hair. Like Cody
He was
Rhodes.
so excited about that. He wanted to.
Like you were going to have to let him, wait for him to win to bleach your hair.
He already had it done. WrestleMania wasn't over. He's like, oh yeah.
He was
was
doing it
freaking out.
during the show.
I was freaking out. I've never dyed my hair like that before, ever.
I did it once when I was like 20,
I think I
21.
remember you actually.
Yeah.
You bleached it though, didn't you?
I
also?
bleached it, yeah.
Oh my!
So
was funny.
that's gonna be my fun little wager this year. But Cody won the Royal Rumble, so I mean I could possibly make that bet again.
So
I
here's
feel like he's gonna win again.
my take.
Okay.
If Taylor misses her flight, the Chiefs lose.
Chiefs lose. There you go.
So this is all on
maybe
Taylor
they
Swift's
can.
back.
It's all on her back, yeah.
Maybe if she can't make it, they can get her cat to show up.
I mean, I
And
just want the
Jason-
cat's money.
And Jason can hold the cat bare chested.
That would be fine with me.
Yeah,
That'd make a good sports card.
it would. That would be awesome.
So if I come in dressed as Patrick Mahomes, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do. So I'm really,
You need the headband.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
really banking on Purdy to
You better hope.
beat Purdy, so I don't have to come
You
here.
better hope.
Make it on Purdy and McCaffrey to work some wonders.
I'm hoping they sign Frank Gore real quick, bring him back.
Dude, I had his top scoring rookie card for quite a while, and then when he retired, the price shot up, so I sold it. But
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
yeah, I held that for a
So
while.
I'm the minority here, going with the 49ers.
Yeah.
I'm scared the Chiefs are going to win. I feel like going into the playoffs, they were not the best team. They almost didn't even make
But
the
it's
playoffs.
it's
They-
Mahomes. You-
Yeah.
Exactly. It's
He's
kinda like-
Mr. Playoffs, man.
it's
They
kinda like-
just seem to keep trucking along and making it and just making it and then get to the playoffs.
Well,
and
you saw the
really
difference
ramp
when they
up.
made the playoffs. The receivers
Oh, yeah.
didn't drop passes anymore.
No.
You know,
It's all coordinated.
And Pacheco runs like he's angry at the world. So
You
that
go-
dude, he's a mad runner, man.
He is a mad runner.
So is McCaffrey.
Oh,
Who
dude,
did
I love
somebody
McCaffrey.
said that Pacheco runs like he's going to bite you. He said
He's like a little bulldog.
Oh, I was watching Bussin' with the boys after the game, and they were like, so the guy on there is like, Pacheco runs like he bites you. I was like,
Oh, that's funny.
That's pretty good.
He's like the little bulldog chasing your ankles.
Yeah, dude, he is, man.
Yeah.
So I had something I wanted to talk about. Kind of change gears here.
Okay.
We got another big holiday coming up soon. You know, I was just talking about the national holidays for today. February 2nd's upon us, our friends. What is February 2nd?
That's Groundhog Day, sir.
Everybody loves Bill Murray. Everybody loves
Except for anybody that's met him.
apparently.
Apparently.
Or had to watch Groundhog Day like 15 times.
I'll
in
do
a
it.
row.
I will do that.
I think there's a channel.
love that.
Isn't there a channel that actually plays?
If there
like a
is, where is it?
marathon?
Probably.
Yeah, I didn't know about
I
it.
just so speaking of Groundhog, and we'll probably do stuff when it gets closer to that, but it's so rigged.
We're gonna-
It is
we're gonna
so
eat Groundhog.
rigged. It is so rigged.
I mean, it's 3 days away.
I know, but it's so rigged that he.
You don't
literally
think
sees
Punxsutawney
his-
Phil is actually telling them whether or not he
well,
sees a
it's not
shadow?
only that, but I mean, come on, you're.
Or do you
waking
think
him
it's rigged that they just change the weather depending on how they want?
up. No, it's rigged because they wake him up before it's daylight and
Oh,
have
okay.
1,500 lights around him.
Feed him
And
breakfast.
he's
He's
like,
going right, and like the dude's blind now.
Yeah,
Poor-
I see it. Put me
poor
back.
Phil, like no.
Put me back in.
He's always going to see a shadow. Like, no. Turn the lights off. Wait till it gets daylight. If it's a cloudy day, guess what? He doesn't see his shadow.
That is fair. I do agree.
So speaking of Groundhog Day, here's a few quotes that'll lead into this little story. He deserves better. Talking about Phil.
Phil.
Mm-hmm.
He does. He deserves better. Steak dinner.
They don't want to live in
I think
confinement
he gets steak dinner.
in a local library where they can count on everything unnatural and unimportant.
So you're telling me, hang on, before you go any further, you're telling me that somebody out there believes that this groundhog is like, man,
These are actual quotes.
I sure do wish I was out in the wild where I have to, forage for food and all that. This groundhog doesn't have feelings about where he's at. Like he's not like yearning for the greener side of the fence, or whatever.
They don't want to be used to predict weather or exposed to flashing cameras.
Well,
Now
I
they may
don't
not
either.
like the cameras, but they don't care about. They don't know they're predicting weather.
They don't
Human
care about
handling.
the weather.
Or noisy crowds.
I think this is just the person that's saying these. Like,
It's got to be because this sounds just
I
like
don't like
somebody.
crowds.
He's not a meteorologist, and he deserves better than to be exploited for tourists.
So in front of the crowd, they ought to punt him out into the woods. Like, boom, get out of here, Phil.
Then it'll be Punxsutawney.
Punt to Tiny Phil. I like that.
Hey,
Get
guess
Justin
what?
Tucker to come out.
Next year we're having a gecko.
Oh,
So these are quotes from PETA.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PETA is
Oh my
wanting to
gosh.
change the whole concept of
Peter wants to
Punxsutawney
change
Phil.
the world.
I'm not surprised, but I don't
No.
care. I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
one of our favorite groundhogs from Pennsylvania.
Yes.
He's so famous. He had a Bill Murray movie made of him.
Yeah.
PETA wants, instead of pulling out a groundhog every year and having him be like, give us the thumbs up for the good weather or the thumbs down for the bad weather,
Yeah.
they want a coin to flip. A giant, I about said hedgehog, a giant groundhog.
a coin would actually be more accurate
I would agree with that.
or
I mean,
more or less fixed
Yeah.
than, but I don't want that.
I mean,
It's all bogus. You can't predict it anyway.
Unless you're really good at flipping a coin and can get that number of like 3 out of 5 on
It's
the
a
same
one-sided
exact
coin,
head.
but like-
Yeah. Well, this is true too. But I would totally agree with that. Like flip the coin, you have a better chance of saying, "Hey, we got 6 months more."
I say flip the coin on whether or not they bring Phil out. Like,
There you go.
but don't tell Peter you're doing that. You're like, oh, it's heads. Come on, Phil.
Yeah, like, hey.
Like,
it's
wait,
Phil.
what?
So a Gobbler's Knob in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
I love that. That's like the best.
That
name
is
of
a good
town.
name.
It is.
Gobbler's
I mean,
Knob.
it's kind of like Knob Lick just down the road.
True.
It is true, yeah. They stole it.
They stole it.
1886 was the first ever groundhog. What do you call it? The production of Punxsutawney Phil.
What year?
1886.
1886.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Was his first appearance. That's the
It's a
word.
bit
I was looking
older
for.
than I
That was his
expected,
first
but
TV appearance. How about that?
yeah.
There you go. But PETA claims that he can't predict weather. What is the point of pulling this innocent groundhog and putting him in a cage or however they keep him all year long for his 5
My
minutes? of
groundhog's
fame?
living better than any other groundhog, I
of
guarantee
course,
you.
of
Yeah.
course.
Most definitely he is.
But they said you could easily replace the groundhog by flipping a coin.
the town's gimmick would draw many tourists because of a coin.
No, it wouldn't. I'm not driving to Pennsylvania for a coin.
No,
You know,
absolutely
I see
not.
that every Sunday at the beginning of the football
Yeah,
game.
exactly.
It's just like, hey, somebody up there, I'll pay you to send me a coin.
Hey, that's actually the NFL gives them the coin, and then they take Punxsutawney Phil. At the beginning of the game, they're like, Chiefs ball. Phil said so.
What's Phil say? Chiefs get the ball.
Wait, you hear them? They're like, they got it covered, and they're like, hey, who do you got in this game?
Right.
Chiefs ball. Like,
I hear Phil go.
How much did they pay you
yeah,
last night?
I've got 20 grand on this game.
I'll split it 3 ways, guys.
Right.
Go Steelers.
Yeah.
Go Steelers.
Joe Bates, what up, Joe?
What's up,
It's
Joe?
coin flip day, just doesn't have the same ring to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I mean,
It would die off. It would be done.
yeah, PETA claims that the coin flip would be a good thing for tourists. I'm like, oh, we want to see the groundhog.
I would entertain options from PETA if it wasn't a coin flip.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest thing ever.
Like, let's bring out a fish.
Slap.
So, yeah,
If the fish,
if it leaves the mark, 6 more weeks of winter.
right, exactly.
But that's all I got on that part. I just had to bring that up. I thought that was hilarious.
So in that case, I'm pushing a button. And we're back.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the world's famous. You're supposed to have like a
Famous.
There you go. Favorite Facebook new musical group. We're gonna have a little game challenge here. Musical group or musical dupe.
So what is the point of this game?
Yeah.
So I am your host. Now, I'm not a co-host anymore, ladies and gentlemen. I've moved up in the world. The White Larry Bird is the host of musical group or musical dupe.
Nice.
The point of this game, you guys have a couple whiteboards over here. That's courtesy of the White Larry board.
Thank you.
Right on.
Pun intended.
Pun
Nice.
intended. Ha ha.
I'm going to give you guys some musical groups.
Okay.
Real musical groups. Is it real or is it a dupe? I've scoured the internets,
Oh,
listened to many infomercial commercials. We all used to
seems
love-
unnecessary.
We used to love
Yeah.
listening to some of those
I don't see how that helps.
late night commercials of 1-800
Oh, easy.
call us.
Dog
Us
You
So-
don't have to be lonely.
at onlyfarmers.
FarmersOnly.com.
Doug knows. Get it, Doug.
We're yeah.
All right, so everybody
That's a
at home
musical
can also
group, by
play
the way.
Rain.
That's right.
They can also play along. Musical group or musical dupe is going to be the name of this game. Is this a real group or is the
Now we won't be
Larry Bird-
playing clips. You're giving us what names?
I will be giving you names.
Okay.
You guys write down your. Oh, you don't even have to do the. We're just going to be putting real or fake or however you want to put it.
That's fine.
Is it real or is it fake?
Emily says, Miss Cleo, call me now.
All right. The first group.
I'm
the
ready.
First musical group.
Ready or dupe?
These wolves are after me.
These wolves are after
These
me.
wolves are after me. Is this a musical group or is this a made up musical dupe?
Dupe.
These wolves are
Guadalupe.
after me.
Guadalupe.
All right. Miss Cleo.
Don't you know?
Okay. These
We're on
wolves are
we're
after
on a
me.
delay, so we can go ahead.
Okay.
I say real.
Okay, Cody's going to go with the real.
I say the dupe.
The real answer is it's fake.
Oh,
That is a
Emily
fake.
said fake, and Joe said Millie Vanilli. Girl, you know it's true. All right, that's 1-0 Dipper.
Jobs.
I think I remember how this game comes out.
I don't know what you're talking
All
about.
right, first or second off
Second.
Second group.
is the group called Her Bananas.
Her
Her Bananas. Is that a real
bananas.
group? Or is it a made up musical dupe? Her bananas. Doug's thinking long and hard over this one.
Dupe.
I say Wyatt Long is like the stream. What up,
What's that?
Wyatt?
What?
I say real.
Nope.
And what do you say?
Dupe.
Her bananas
Is real.
is fake.
Oh, come on.
It is fake. It is a made up.
Oh
It
my
is made
gosh.
up. Look at
All
that.
right.
Look at that. Two for
just give
the
myself a
brand.
paper
That's
cut.
2-0. All right.
That freaking hurt.
2-0. You got a paper
All right.
cut over there? You ain't even doing
I think
nothing.
I almost
It
gave
was a
myself one.
physical activity.
Crazy.
Okay. Band number 3.
Band number 3.
Okay, you want to play a little musical sample of them?
I'm 2-0.
Okay.
Girl, you know it's true.
Okay, close.
It's Milli Vanilli.
Band number 3, Google it.
That's obviously.
Google it.
Google it.
I'm gonna go real this time.
It's obviously real. That's the easiest one so far.
Real.
Okay, both of you guys went real?
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
That's another fake one.
Oh, come on. I think your internet's wrong.
Emily said real. She's 1-2 now. I'm 3-0.
What about Whisker
Let's go.
Biscuit? We should have went with Whisker Biscuit.
Whisker biscuit.
Whisker biscuit.
Okay. Group number, what is this, 4?
4.
It's 4. This game sucks.
Lobo.
Lobo.
Kind
That's a character from Marvel
it's a Superman.
or DC.
That's a-
Sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a-
DC.
And remember Rebecca Lobo? She was a big time college basketball player. I think she made it to the early NWA or WNBA.
It is real.
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 Yes.
I'm undefeated at this, anyways.
That's right.
It is real.
I knew
Yes.
it.
I got
Boom.
another point.
Boom.
All right.
Emily said fake. You. Wait. What?
Whoa.
I think she changed her answer.
Stephen O'Neill said real.
Way to go,
was
Stephen
actually real.
O'Neill.
Yeah.
Emily said boo.
All right. Should this be last but not least?
Last but not least.
Oh, let's
Last,
see here.
please, least.
Please.
All right. We'll end on a good one here. The Klondike Kittens.
The Klondike Kittens.
Klondike Kittens. I mean, they could be from Alaska.
That's
They could
what I
just
was
be a
thinking.
gimmick.
Like they have some weird band names, like Canada and
That's what-
Alaska, Russia.
The Klondike Kittens.
I'm going real, just because.
It's real.
Real.
Stephen O'Neill says fake.
Fake.
It is fake.
Oh no!
I feel like
I
people
think
out
that
there
was fake.
got some. Well, I was 5-0, guys. Boom.
Yeah,
How many
I
did you
was
have, Doug?
3. I got 3 right.
3. Boom. I win.
That's right.
It's a good game.
We
It's a
gotta,
good
keep
game.
we gotta keep an eye on the Dipper score down there.
Listen.
I remember
Hey.
when it was before you were here, Doug, and me and him would play these games.
He could never win.
I
It
feel
was
like I'd go for a
embarrassing.
clean sweep, and by the end of the game, somehow he'd be winning like 7-1.
It's because you got bonus points all the time.
Exactly. See, Doug knows.
You just lost to me.
See,
Just put
I'm
it up
just.
for him.
I love that
to.
you're finally being proven wrong, Kyle.
Hey,
You don't.
Something.
You don't like that.
Something's up with this.
what
don't
about
like
our Royal Rumble pool that we had?
Yes. How insane. We had the 3 of us combined, would you say, a 10% chance. We'll end the note
Well,
on
so
this.
for one of us to get a
Or, yeah,
10%
sorry.
chance,
Yeah.
not Doug would be
Yeah,
what
sorry.
a
A 10%
3% chance, I guess,
for
basically.
one of us to win.
somewhere around there.
And it was just kind of a last minute thing I
Yeah.
put together that morning. I'd actually made these funny pictures of me, you, and him.
Love it.
I asked you guys,
Yeah, that was good.
what funny, what Royal Rumble entrant number you guys want?
Yeah.
Wasn't even expecting to play this game that I ended up coming up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until I was making the actual post. Yeah, I was celebrating the Royal Rumble pay-per-view that morning. And I made us some fake pictures like we were going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Right.
I picked my favorite number 23, and you ended up picking 15.
I went
And you-
1
you
because
picked
of
1.
Penny Hardaway.
So as I'm making this
Right.
post, I realized, you know what? We can get like people that follow this page and that are wrestling fans, or I think there was even people that probably didn't even watch wrestling,
Probably not. Just to be
join
part
in.
of it.
You know, I made there's 30 participants in the Royal Rumble. It's over the top wrestling match if you don't know,
Yeah.
and 30 guys come in, like 90 seconds apart, and they're trying to throw each other over the top rope. The winner goes on to WrestleMania, which ended up being Cody Rhodes,
Yes.
which came in at number 15. Douglas over
This
here
guy.
Doug
knows
won
how
it
to
all.
pick
A lot of people said it was rigged. I kind of believe him.
Well, 15 is the best number out there. It's the number I played in high school. So
Okay.
15th on the bench.
That's
I
fair.
was wondering where that 15
15 is still a number, so it's okay.
So you picked number 1 down there.
Yeah.
And it was JD. So
Yeah, he made it pretty far.
number 1 pick stayed in. I wish I would have wrote down the times. He was in there for
Almost to the end.
I was gonna say over 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Your guy coming at 15, so he lasted another 15 people. I think it's probably like 40 minutes or something.
Yeah.
I picked number 23. Was maybe
He picked 23.
That
I
was the
think, because
funniest
of the
pick of the
physical
night.
activity wise.
of course.
Dude, that scene with R-Truth was so good. Dude, I love that.
But leave it to me to pick number 23. My wrestler, I would have even been happy with the Pat McAfee number.
Right.
At least he jumped in. He was in there for a good 20 seconds or so.
Yeah.
My wrestler, JD McDonough,
Yeah. He had the funniest moment of the night.
Did he
though.
just slide straight out of the ring?
he gets in
No,
the ring.
no. R-Truth grabs him, throws him in the ring, and
wasn't
then
ready.
he immediately gets clotheslined over the top ropes and
Yeah.
comes back out of there. He lands right next to R-Truth, who just threw him
Oh
in the
my
ring.
gosh, that's
They said
hilarious.
his official time was like 5 seconds.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was.
So like Cody's pick down here, double dipper wrestler went over 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Your guy went over 30 minutes.
And won.
Mine lasted 5 seconds.
It was. We were messaging each other, and we were dying, man. It
It's so
was so
funny
good.
that, throw up the whole, physical activity because we talked about shoveling snow and Kyle was like, "Nah, I'm out."
He got,
I would do it.
he got clothesline right out of shovel and
He should
snow.
have
in.
picked number 30 because it was the least amount of time he would have spent in the ring.
Well,
Who was number 30? I don't remember.
it was Sami Zayn,
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
which was kind of a surprise entrance because he'd been out injured for a
Yeah.
while, but I knew he was not a winner. Usually the 30 spot is usually the winner.
Usually, yeah.
Or a better opportunity to win.
Yep.
I don't remember, but I saw that number 9 hasn't won. It's like 7, 9, and 11, something like that.
really?
Those numbers have not ever won.
But funny, Tony's here, and Tony, I forgot what number he got, and I forgot what even wrestler came out, but it was somebody very terrible.
Yeah.
As soon as they was
Oh,
making making their way down the entrance, he actually messaged me. He goes, "Well, I didn't win." And after my incident happened, I'm like,
Well,
"Brother, your guy laughed."
as soon as your guy come out, I said, "Well, that's it," or something like that.
As soon as JD walked out, I was like, "Son of a B."
Joe Bates says women's Royal Rumble was better than the men's.
That's what a lot of people are saying online.
I could go either way.
Really?
I mean,
See, I really thought it was
The last-
slow.
the last 4 of the men's we were messaging was so predictable.
Yeah.
I picked Highlander. I can't
Oh
think.
yeah, shoot.
McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre.
And I was like, I'm like, this is very predictable. And so as soon as he went out, I sent you, I'm like, obviously. And you said something like, because I think you thought I was referring to your previous message. I was like, no, I meant the. And then when the other big dude went out, I was like, obviously.
Obviously.
And then when Cody went, I was like, obviously.
I think
Like,
the final
it
four was
happens.
pretty predictable to me.
yeah.
Being a big wrestling fan, and you don't even have to be a huge wrestling fan if you even kind of familiar with the product.
Right.
You can kind of tell who the final 4 was going to be. But I really liked it this year because I didn't think Cody was guaranteed. I felt last year from the very beginning, they was pushing his agenda on TV and the commercials and the lead up.
Yeah.
So you kind of just, you just kind of knew. And this year, CM Punk returned. He's a big deal.
See, I felt the opposite. I felt, not you're the wrestling guy, but I just felt watching it, I felt it was Cody's.
Yeah.
And I can say that after the fact, but I didn't feel at all it was CM Punk's to win. And I think just because now WWE does what they want, obviously, but that would have been, it feels more right for it to be Cody to go ahead and finish his story, than it did for CM Punk. Just because he came back, like, we shouldn't, he's already got a push.
But after Cody won last year and then he went to headline WrestleMania and he lost,
Yeah.
my first thought was, shit, I got to bleach my hair now.
Right.
The second was, man, they might draw this out until next year's WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Have Roman Reigns keep the belt until next year. And I'm like, but are they going to have Cody win it a second time in a row? Because there's only been, besides Cody now, 3 people that's ever won it 2 years in a row.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
Benoit,
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels. Wait,
And
wait.
the first one to win it back to back.
Give us a second.
No, I'm not giving the answer.
Give
First
me-
one to win
give me
it
a
back
second.
to back.
Man, I don't know. Are we talking early 90s?
Yeah.
Probably Hulk.
Hogan's is it Hogan?
Yeah. Which is surprising because, even back then.
Kyle
when you-
Douglas had it. Good
when
job,
you,
Kyle.
When you won the
Kyle.
Royal Rumble back then, it wasn't
Hogan.
to go to WrestleMania. They kind of eventually
Put
made
it into that.
made that like the
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah.
Which was smart.
Which is cool. Yeah.
because that makes it even more precious and more
it
you
makes-
got to watch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it makes the Rumble just that much more
It
important.
was kind of like the baseball All-Star game you were talking about. Those guys would get out there and just goof off and not play or want to play, but now there's an ambition to play because
Yeah.
the guy, whatever division gets or not division, but side gets the home field advantage.
Yeah.
KP Johnson said Santino Marella still has the shortest time in the Royal Rumble.
I don't know how.
Yeah,
After seeing
After
JD,
he had to have come in. I don't know how he got to. He would have had to run in and get thrown right out the other side or something.
well, I
but
think his was almost exactly like JD's.
was
but
it just quicker?
His toes may hit. As he, like
At
as he
1
was
foot
coming in.
inside the ring.
But I remember as a kid,
Yeah, it's
the big
gotta
joke,
be.
the big joke. I don't remember which bushwhacker it was. Was it Luke or Butch?
Mm-hmm.
Was always the quickest ever elimination for many years.
Okay.
And every year leading up
Bushwhacker.
to the
Bushwhacker Luke.
Okay.
was Luke.
Yeah.
Kyle Douglas.
Every year leading up to the Royal Rumble, they show like highlights of the years before, and
Yeah.
that was always one of the highlights. They come marching in.
And just march out the other side.
He'd do his little march around the ring. He gets in. Somebody grabs him from one side of the ring, runs him to the other, and throws him right
Nice,
out.
nice.
I mean,
Oh.
he was in there for like 20 seconds or
That's
something.
brutal.
It just got him, and then he marched. And then they got him and just marched him right
Marched
out,
him right out.
over the top rope.
Nice. That's
Oh
awesome.
my gosh.
Yeah, but congratulations.
Yeah.
To
Hey,
Douglas.
I will have to say, you never see me and Cody in the same place, so I'm just saying.
I'm not sure what the hell that means.
I don't know either.
I don't either. It just sounded something.
So yeah,
All right.
I'm good. Is that it for this week?
I got another
fellas?
game. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, let's keep it rolling and see how many people we can have.
So yeah, we'll be here same time, same bat channel next week.
Yeah.
I don't know what we'll talk about. We got the flag football Pro Bowl game.
Hey, that's exciting.
Yeah.
I like that better than the old Pro Bowl.
I feel sorry for the people in Hawaii that don't even get the Pro Bowl anymore. That's where my heart goes out to Hawaii.
It was,
They got it all them years. I don't feel sorry for them.
Right.
It was like probably the only thing those guys look forward to. That whole island looked forward to forever.
They live in Hawaii. They
live
look
in
forward
Hawaii,
to every
dude.
day.
Every day. And spam.
Yes, they do love spam in Hawaii.
Yes.
They're like, hey
Nobody
guys,
choked me up.
it's another day, another spam. I'm so
That's
excited.
right. Which way you want it? Fried or grilled or smoked?
Kyle says NASCAR starts their preseason Sunday, the Clash at the Coliseum.
Class Coliseum. Ooh.
So I don't think any of us are NASCAR guys.
I used to watch NASCAR.
Yeah.
Same,
Small
but
time as a kid, when there was still Richard Petty, Kyle Petty, Dale Earnhardt,
Dale
Jeff
Earnhardt
Gordon.
and Dale Earnhardt Jr. I've
Yeah.
always rooted for, but that was it.
So maybe we'll kind of dabble in a little bit of watching some of that. I don't know if I can watch a whole race. Those are like,
It's very long.
Well, and
they're probably the same length as a football game. But I mean,
sometimes I think they run longer, just depending on how many laps that they have to actually do. What was the mileage of the race? It could be a 4 hour to Indy 500, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I might dabble into turning it on a little bit.
He says it's a
Check it
short
out,
race,
yeah.
so maybe
Okay.
we'll check
Short
that
race.
out.
It should
That'd be a good
because
way
it's
to break
pretty-
people in like us.
They do make a
Yeah, it could
NASCAR.
be.
There is a NASCAR fantasy game as well.
Really?
I'd almost
try
dabble
that.
in that to learn. Kind of like football. That's how you learn who everybody is.
That is true.
Yeah, we could try that one.
You guys got an all-time favorite NASCAR? I've got an all-time favorite NASCAR driver name. I don't know if that's a thing.
Dick Trickle.
That is exactly what I was doing.
Yep. I already knew.
I remember as a kid,
It's got to be that one.
there was a NASCAR baseball card set of the NASCAR drivers.
Yeah.
I think it was 1991. And I had a Dick Trickle card, and I thought,
Nice.
as a kid, I'm
You
like
have arrived.
I'm like 9 years old or whatever. I'm like,
Yes, I got Dick Trickle.
I'm like, this is the funniest name ever.
This card's worth the billion.
Worth $1 billion right now.
All right, let's get out of here. Remember, we are the dudes you were looking for.
May the dudes be with you.
Peace out, and we love you all.